Good day, everyone. My name is Tinkesh, and today we will be doing a very important topic for the grade 10th, that is human eye. So let's begin. What will be included in the PPT? That will be introduction to human eye, structure of human eye, functions of different parts of the human eye, formation of image on the retina. Then we'll be doing power of accommodation, care of the eyes, and at the last we'll be doing summary of the topics. So what will be the learning outcomes from this PPT? That will be, after studying this chapter, the students will be able to explain the structure and working of human eye. Students will be they can identify the functions of different parts of the eye. Students will be able to understand the defects of vision and their correction. They will appreciate the role of the eye in daily life. So let's begin. So this is the basic diagram of a human eye. See, the human eye is a natural optical instrument, we all know. It enables us to see objects by detecting light. It works similar to a camera. Just like a camera takes a photograph, exactly like this, the human eye also takes a picture, and this picture is formed on the retina, which is then sent to the brain. Then basically the human eye forms a real and inverted image on the retina. So see these are the parts of the human eye. So there are a lot of parts of a human eye. The basic parts are, the first part is cornea, then iris, then lens, then aqueous humor, scleria, medial rectus muscle, lateral rectus muscle. So these are the main parts, right? The most important parts are cornea, iris, pupil, eye lens, retina, optic nerve, and ciliary muscle. These are the important parts, right? See, so we will be explaining these parts in detail now. So the first part of the human eye, which is a bulging out part, basically, that is cornea. See, cornea is a transparent front part of the eye. When we look at someone's eye, the part that is visible to us first is this cornea part. Then it allows light to enter the eye. This is the function of cornea, basically. It allows light to enter the eye. Then it provides most of the reflection of light. Most of the reflection occurs in the cornea itself. It also protects the eye from the dust and germs, so they cannot enter into the eye. The next part is iris, which is again a very important part. It is the colored part of the eye. When we look at someone's eye, so someone's eye is brown in color, someone is black in color, blue in color. So why the color of the eye? This is because of the iris. So iris basically gives the color to an eye. It also controls the size of the pupil. So the next part of the eye is pupil. Pupil is a small opening in the iris, basically. This is a hole, basically, which is black in color. We can see on the right hand side in the pictures. It basically regulates the amount of light entering the eye. Okay, when we are in a darker room, so it widens. The size of the pupil increases so that maximum amount of light can enter into the eye. And when we come in bright light, like when we are standing in sunlight or in bright lights, so that size of the pupil becomes small, so that minimum amount of light can enter the eye, which is required to make an image. Okay, so it basically changes its size according to the situations around. Then the most important part, which is the eye lens. So eye lens is basically transparent and flexible convex lens. It is convex in nature, converging in nature. It focuses light on the retina. So retina, will be talking about retina at the last. It focuses light on the retina. It can change its focal length by itself, and it helps in seeing both near and distant objects. So we can see both near and distant objects, basically depending on the size of the lens. So next part of the human eye, which is a very important part, which is retina. It is basically a screen. It is basically a light sensitive screen, and it contains two types of cells. The types of cells are rods and cones. Okay, image is formed here. So the light which is entering into the eye is focused on the retina by the eye lens. Next important part is optic nerve. It is a very important part. The image formed on the retina is basically sent to the brain via this optic nerve. So this is a very important part. It carries basically visual signals to the brain, and then brain interprets image as upright. It changes its direction. Then this is also a very important part. Okay, power of accommodation. See, we can see the nearby objects and then suddenly if we look at the far object, we can see them also clearly, right? What is this? Why this happens? This is because of the power of accommodation of the eye. So it is a very important phenomena for human eye. So basically, what is power accommodation? It is the ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length so that we can see the nearby object as well as the far objects clearly. Second, it allows eye to focus on object at different distances. Okay, it is this power of accommodation thing is controlled by the ciliary muscles. Basically, the ciliary muscles shortens or widens the eye lens, and so that the focal length can be changed, and so the power accommodation also can be changed. Now, because the eye is a very important part, it is the most important part of a human body, so we need to take care of the eyes very carefully. So first, these are the 8 tips that are here so that our eyes can remain healthy. So first is we should be visit a doctor for regular checkups. Then we should always read in proper lighting. We should not be reading in dark rooms and all. Then blink frequently. Then we should be wearing sunglasses in sunlight so that no harmful effects can be done on the eyes. Then distance adjustment, we should keep a proper distance, like if we are using a phone or any screen, laptop, TV, anything we are viewing, so we should keep a proper distance. Okay, gaze at the green tree. We should gaze at the green tree because it activates basically our brain cells, activates the eye cells. Then eye exercises we should be doing, and obviously we should be eating healthy foods which are not harmful for the eyes. Then we have, so these are the foods that we should be eating. Vitamin A is required for the eyes, so we should be eating vitamin A rich foods, which are carrot, green vegetables. Okay, so these are the very important parts. Now at the last there is summary. So what we have learned in this video lecture is, first is the human eye is a natural optical instrument, right, that enables us to see objects by detecting and responding to light. Light enters through the eye, through the cornea. So light basically enters through cornea, then passes through pupil, then focused by the convex lens onto the retina, and which is then sent to the brain via the optic nerve. And the iris controls the amount of light entering the eye by adjusting the size of the pupil. So basically pupil is shortens and widens according to the situations around. The eye lens forms a real inverted image on the retina, which is then interpreted by the brain as an erect image through the optic nerve. Then the ability of the eye lens to change its focal length so that we can see the nearby as well as far objects clearly. This is called power of accommodation. We have also defects in the eye as well. So some of the defects are myopia, hypermetropia, and presbyopia. These defects can be corrected by using lenses. Obviously, we use spectacles. Spectacles consist of lenses. So according to the defect, we can use lenses, and so that we can correct them. Then we have learned that proper care of eyes need to be taken. We need to include a balanced diet in which vitamin A, adequate lighting, reduce screen exposure, right? These all will help in maintaining good eyesight. Okay. So these are some multiple choice questions, MCQs, which will be related to the video lecture that we have just learnt. So first question is basically, which structure carries visual information from the eye to the brain? We have just learnt that the image is formed on the retina. Then the signals that have been formed on the retina, these are carried to the brain via which part of the eye? So the correct option is obviously D, which is optic nerve. The second question is, the human eye forms the image of an object on which part the image of the object that we are seeing is formed. So the correct answer is obviously retina, or retina is like basically a screen on which the image has been formed. The third question is, which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering the eye? So which part of the eye basically controls the amount? So the part which controls the eye is iris, it basically shortens or widens the size of pupil. So this is the part which controls the amount of light entering the eye. The eye lens of a normal human eyes, so the lens which we have in our eyes is made up of which lens, like what kind of lens is this? So correct answer for this question is convex lens, converging lens, right? So there are some practice questions which we can do according to like we have learned in the video lecture. So there are some very short answers, very short questions, then short questions, okay, and then also short question which consist of 3 marks. So thank you for listening to my lecture very carefully. I hope that